Chris Lindstrom was the highest graded player in football with a 95, any position. And he comes in at number 4 on their offensive guard list. And they admit that he probably has an argument for more. With PFF grades that have jumped significantly every season since he entered the league, including a league best 95 mark in 2022. Again, that's not just guards. That's football. Lindstrom has a case to be 3 spots too low on this list. The players above him have impressed for longer. The 3 players above him are 1, Zach Martin, with a 72.8 last year. Quenton Nelson was so bad last year that they didn't put his number. Like I said, I do some work at the Colts, so I pay attention. It was in the 60s. For a second straight year, he was below 75. And then Joel Bentonio from the Cleveland Browns. So they're knocking Chris Lindstrom for not having the body of work of someone like Quenton Nelson. But he's beaten Quenton Nelson 2 years in a row, maybe 3. I'd have to look it up, but it's definitely been 2 years in a row. It's not like Chris Lindstrom is just now showing up for the first time. You know, one of my favorite lines, I don't know if y'all remember the movie Days of Thunder with Tom Cruise. You know, one of the first time he's running the track and he comes off and Robert Duvall says, you know, you did this, and you got a little lucky. You got a little lucky coming on that turn and almost got away from you. And Tom Cruise says, if you think it was luck, let's do it again. Just that line is so awesome. Chris Lindstrom has done it. It wasn't an aberration. He has kept doing it. I don't know how you have him anywhere but number 1. And here's the question I have for you. Who on earth would trade Chris Lindstrom for Quenton Nelson right now? Who? No one. No one. If you had Chris Lindstrom on your team and you had Quenton Nelson, who's making that trade? Contracts or not, they're both making about the same money. They're both $20 million a year guards. Who's making that trade? Answer me that before you put Chris Lindstrom at number 4, okay? Because there isn't a soul out there that would do that.